What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll do a little bit more work on the Ford Expedition. Did the brakes on it a couple weeks ago, and now it's back because the check engine light is on. And if check engine light is on here in Tennessee, we won't pass emissions, therefore you won't be able to renew your tags. So we'll get the scan tool hooked up to it, see what it says, see what we can come up with, see if we can fix it. Catch you here in just a minute. Alright, everybody, so as you saw, we got the code p0174, p0171, which is lean on both banks. Then we got the p0455, which is a large evaporative emissions leak. So what we're going to attempt to do is, we don't have a professional smoke machine. We're going to do like everybody else does on YouTube and everybody around the world. We're going to make one. We're going to attempt to make one. So we got a mason jar. We got some baby oil, a couple little air fittings. We got some wicks. Of course, a glue gun to glue everything together. Bought a little sorter and iron kit. And it's probably more than what I wanted, but no problem. We'll probably end up using that stuff for on another job one day. So pretty much what we're going to do, we're going to cut a hole to insert this in here, glue it in there, and then we're going to put a fitting, two fittings in the lid, one for exhaust and one to actually pump air from the compressor in there. So we'll get these holes drilled out, we'll get this mounted up, and we'll see what we got, see if it works, see if we can figure out what's wrong with this Ford. So we will catch you in a minute. All right, everybody. About 10 minutes later, we drilled a hole. Got this one mounted in. Drilled two more holes. Basically screwed these in. Waiting on the glue gun to heat up, and we're going to seal both of these into the lid of this thing. And we'll pull the lid off here and show you what we got going on. We basically just took the three screws off the soldering gun and put three more little holes in there, so that's mounted in there. We'll seal up the top of it, and we'll seal up these two fittings. One that's going to hold the line going to the engine to send smoke into the engine, and one is going to hook up to the air compressor, pump a little bit of air in here to move the smoke. So while we wait for the heat gun or the glue gun to warm up, we'll go ahead and get the rest of it ready. We got to put our tip back on it, put our wick in it, get ready to put some baby oil in it, and see what this thing can do. So we will catch you here in a minute. Alright, guys, so we got our baby oil in there, put our wick in there, just push the hole through the middle of it. I don't know if that'll work or if we need to actually attach it to the rod in there or not. We're gonna throw some power to it and see if she starts smoking. Okay, everybody, so we put the wick in there and that didn't work. So we got an old sock stuck in there, and after about 2-3 minutes, you see she's starting to smoke up in there. Got a little bit trying to come out of the hole there. I don't know if the camera's catching that or not. We're gonna let it run a few more minutes, and we'll see some. Actually, got some smoke coming through the machine. It'll be alright. Well, we'll let it sit here and run a few more minutes and see what she does. Hook it to the compressor, see what it does, see if it works, see if I need to buy one. Catch you here in a minute. Okay, everybody. So we hooked it up yesterday, and it's actually the next night. And we didn't have much luck, which it was real bright outside and we couldn't see what we're doing. So we got to hook back up again. And plus another thing I found, I was hooking to a compressor and just barely, giving it any air, and it wanted to blow this off, blow that off, and which the regulator just don't regulate that down that much. So thought about it. I said, why not just try to blow through the tube and pump the smoke in there? So we got our hose attached to the hose coming off the brake booster, and we got a one hose plugged off right there that went to the air box, air breather box, and then we got a plug on that one. We got a rubber glove on that one, and let's show you what we see. Y'all see it leaking? So I'm to that point right now. I just now got it kind of fine-tuned, and I'm still trying to see if I can figure out exactly where it is leaking. So we'll keep doing this and get a couple more lights out here. Like I said, I think it's better at nighttime anyway, because I couldn't see nothing. But probably catch you tomorrow or something and see what we find. If we find anything, if it's the intake gaskets, I ain't fixing it. But if it's a hose or something, we'll see if we can fix it. So we'll catch you tomorrow. Okay, everybody, it's the next day. Where I found a leak at was where you can see that little clamp is right there, that silver clamp. That's where she was leaking out that hose. I put a clamp on it, cleared the codes, drove it about 12 miles. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna see what the scan tool says now. See if she's passing, see if all the monitors are set. We're gonna do this from out here because it's crazy hot in this truck. Let's see what we got. So, no codes found, 6 monitors okay, 2 monitors incomplete. So we'll go in and see what it says. Well, hook up today or tomorrow. So it looks like the catalyst monitoring and the evap system monitoring is still incomplete. We have driven it 12.5 miles. When I first got the truck, I cleared the codes. I drove it 8 miles, and the light immediately come back on. It never went through. Never went through the oxygen sensor monitor, the oxygen sensor heater monitor, the catalyst, the evap system, something else. EGR system hadn't went through, and it come on within 12 miles. So we're gonna have to drive it some more, and then put the machine back on there and see what it says. We'll catch you later. So we drove it another 5 miles. Actually, we drove it about 7-8 miles, but about 2 or 3 miles down the road, the light came back on. So we got the scan tool hooked up. Hopefully it's already hooked up. I get tired sitting there waiting on the thing to hook up. And let's see what we can come up with right here. Readiness monitors. So what's incomplete? The catalyst is incomplete. The evap is incomplete. Everything else is complete. And the check engine light is on. Come back out. See what codes we got. Pending codes. No pending codes. Let's see what stored codes we got. System. It's the same thing, but I'm not getting the p0455. So we're gonna put this smoke machine back on here for the 14th time and see if we find another leak. That's generally right there on top of the engine and the PVC valve. All the little hoses. I don't know why I'm not getting the other code right now, but we'll keep on messing with it. I think this one's gonna probably end up having to go to a shop because I'm too tired and just can't keep working on it, man. Ain't got time to put into it, and the heat and work and this and that. And so we'll get the machine hooked up to the truck, the smoke machine again, and give me a few minutes. We'll see if we can find another leak. All right, everybody, we're ready to try it again. Got the smoke machine all fired up, ready to go, getting hot. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Hang it over there. Maybe. A little better anyway. I ain't seen anything. I ain't seen anything. I see no smoke on this side. What's wrong? Give me a second, we'll go to the other side. Alright, let's see what we can find. I ain't seen any smoke. Let's see what happens when we pull our little plug out right here. Any smoke come out of that? No. That one goes down to the valve cover. So we're definitely getting smoke in here. We're definitely getting smoke in the system. Well, we'll put that back on in a minute. This one right here, this one goes back to the PVC system of it, and this one goes back down into the valve cover. So that's probably why we're not getting any smoke coming out of that one, because it goes straight back into the valve cover. But I plugged it off just in case. So what we're going to attempt to do, and I don't know if I'll be able to catch any of it on camera or not, but I'm going to try to blow into it and see if we got some smoke coming out the back or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure. I don't see any smoke coming out up here. Usually if it's a intake gasket, we'll see it coming from somewhere. So I'm going to keep on messing with it just for a few minutes up here on the engine, off camera, and maybe we'll go back and see if we can catch anything on the ground underneath the back of it or something. I don't know. I need this truck out of my hair. Catch you here in a minute.